Welcome to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast, a member of the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. We're streaming live via Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Bringing you the latest in fishing tips, gear reviews with our friend from Payne Outdoors, Chris Payne, as well as some local and regional tournament news. We'll bring you on some special guests to talk kayak fishing. Now, let's join John Rapp, your host. Hey guys, welcome to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast. Tonight is episode 42. 42 of season 2. It's been a hell of a good season, and we got one heck of a good show for you tonight. I've got several guys here from different entities in West Virginia, and the three guys that we'll be talking to tonight are the three guys that started and have been responsible for 100% of the kayak fishing activity here in West Virginia. So while you're at it, guys, hit that like button, share the show. Let me know who you are. It'll pop up on the screen so I can shout out and give you kudos for jumping on and watching us four tonight talk about this big event, the biggest event that we've had in West Virginia probably ever. So just before we get started here, I want to show you where I'm at again tonight. I'm in a beautiful brownstone room here at the Tractor Bar, and these guys, when they come to Summersville Lake, will probably be utilizing this beautiful room for check-in, check-out, food, prizes, and awards and ceremonies and things like that. So make sure when you're here in Mount Nebo, stop by the Tractor Bar when you're fishing Summersville Lake to get you a cold drink, and take a look at this beautiful banquet room that they have now. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, guys, oh, awesome. Philip Backus said that's where they're going to be. We see Heath Mullins on the show. Looks like we got about a dozen guys. A dozen of them are online and watching right now. Storm Carver. So anyway, guys, gals, here we go. I'm going to bring on the group. And let me make sure you get the right button there. And there they are. So we get everybody set up there. Now, guys, this ugly group of men that are responsible for all these tournaments in West Virginia. Top right is Jason Plumley, who is the managing director of Southern West Virginia. And then we have bottom left is Greg Kupfner. And bottom right is Coy Lehman. Now, Greg runs West Virginia Kayak Anglers, and Coy is the managing director from Mountain State. So, guys, welcome to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast. Long overdue to get everybody together, and I'm glad that you guys have started what you guys have dubbed as the best of the best. So, Jason, Greg, Coy, welcome, and
hey,
let them rip, guys. Tell everybody about what you guys have thrown together.
It's a mouthful, that's for sure.
Well, it all started out early in the year over the three of us sat down at Quaker Steak and Lube and hashed out a plan in about, an hour?
Yeah.
I think we all had an idea of what we wanted to accomplish, which is, I think, why we've got it all done. Like, hey, John, by the way, these guys have been incredibly great to work with. I mean, this has been a breeze, and I think what I was getting ready to say is everyone has the same common goal in their heart, and West Virginia anglers have had this long overdue.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's deserved big time, and the anticipation keeps growing and growing the closer it gets.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's to fish the event. I think it's just to run the event more than anything. Everybody's nervous because you want it to go really, really well, and you want it to be perfect for everybody. Keep in mind, I guess I speak for all three of us. We've been in kayak fishing tournaments for a while, but running one's a whole different ball game. And we might screw something up. This is our first one. There's a good chance we're going to screw something up. So if we do, just be patient with us.
Bear with us for sure.
Fix it, and we'll make it better next year.
It's the foundation of what's to come. You know, we're just starting, but all of us, I think we'll do a great job. I think we've got a
no doubt about it.
Idea of what we need to do and how we need to do it, and like he said, working with these two guys, man, we've got our schedules down. Already got our schedules for 2023 set for next year, and man, you can fish any day of the week, any day of the month you want for any three of the clubs, and I think that's a huge help for this best of the best. You know, if a guy sees he's not doing so well in one club, he can still go fish the other two and have a good shot at making the best of the best. You know?
Oh yeah, yep.
There's plenty of options. You know.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great thing. I like how now. Let's go into detail here and let's talk about it for the 14 folks that are watching. We've got Jonathan Cart, Chris Sowards, Blaine Winters, Mikey Holcomb, Philip Backus, Mikey Rodnair, Storm Carver, just to name a few here. Everybody's saying hello to you guys. If you have your cell phones, put them on silent and go to the Rusty Hook page, and you can watch the chat just in case you're interested. If you're not using your phone for your video here tonight, but I'll try to keep you abreast of what everybody's saying. The biggest and the most important comment was from Blaine Winters there a bit ago, and he said that's a whole bunch of ugly, which we know is very true. But
Can't help that.
Sorry.
So now, interestingly, you guys have done some really cool things setting up this event, and one of them is you're keeping it a secret. So when should all these folks hear a little bit of more details about when you're releasing the body of water they're going to fish?
I think MSKA knows their tournament trails. Is that what you call it? Tournament trails? Tournament trails. That's it.
Yeah. So that'll be at 6 o'clock Thursday. Sorry.
So guys can tune in to the Mountain State Kayak Anglers Facebook page, watch Tournament Tales, and they can see where the body of water is going to be released for Saturday.
There's a few other details that go along with that, so they really need, if you're fishing it, you need to watch it because there's some important details in with that they need to know. And
definitely, if you can't watch it live, you better watch it before Friday night or Saturday morning, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I would highly recommend it. Yeah. Yeah, because we're going to throw a couple monkey wrenches at you.
Outstanding. So, one of you guys want to talk about how your 12 from each club is orientated into this event?
We each have 12 Angler of the Year, the top 12 Angler of the Year. We each ended up with some roll downs because multiple people placed in multiple clubs, so that allowed to knock down a few places. We had a couple guys that couldn't fish due to prior obligations, so we actually got a few more than they did. But now you're going to take the best 12 of all three, which is 36, and fish basically 3 separate tournaments is what we're going to do.
And then the top total score is going to be the best of the best West Virginia State Kayak Angler of the Year.
Yeah, and they're going to get this right here, John Rapp.
Oh, let's see that, Big Daddy. Oh yeah, Duke Westcamp. If you're watching, buddy, you knocked that one out of the park. That's a beautiful trophy. Catch boards, Catch USA.
Sponsors,
very
all
nice.
the sponsors have made a donation to the tournament on it. You know, you definitely want to thank Mountaineer RV.
Yeah, Joe Sterrett up there, Mountaineer RV, great guy.
Joe Sterrett, I can't thank him enough for helping us get these. You know, it's been awesome.
Yeah, Joe is the total package without a doubt.
Yep.
So basically, the way that I got 2 words to figure out how we got the top 12 in each club. Aaron Finney.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did all the legwork on that for sure.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
I don't know what we do without that guy. I mean, he keeps track of it, and he's doing it for all three clubs. And I mean, I don't know how we can thank him enough, but yeah, basically what it ended up is the top 12 rankings out of all three clubs, minus roll downs, and the only monkey wrench that got thrown in it was freaking Blaine Winters getting AOI in two clubs.
Two different clubs, yeah. Yeah.
And that was just a coin toss.
We lost the coin toss on that.
No, you didn't. I did, but yeah.
We lost the coin toss on that one.
So the highest ranking in each club stuck with that club, and if you double qualified. But in addition to that trophy, we are also going to have, so there will be a best of the best announced for each individual club. So basically there's 3 tournaments going on at the same time.
Right.
And each one of those is going to get one of these. There's one for each club. These things are incredibly detailed.
Very nice.
So there's going to be a best of the best for each club. They're going to win some money, $300 a piece, plus the
got that kayak too, right? That kayak.
Yeah, we got Married Adventure Company donating a Recon 120. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. I'll shoot some pictures on the Facebook page on that.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's exciting, really exciting.
There's a ton of prizes, guys. I mean, that's what I keep forgetting about, how much there is that there's actually out there, because we've been working on this for so long. But
I actually just got a big package in from Z Pro that I haven't even opened yet, and I don't even know what's in it. He said it was going to be some flags and hats and I think he said shirts and just a bunch of other stuff for the championship. I have to stop Friday to pick up elevation package for the champion. So, you know, and fishing online,
right?
Team spot, that's huge. That's huge.
So go into more detail about how you guys are planning on scoring it. And is it paper and pencil?
Yes.
So each one of you as tournament directors for each of your clubs scoring, and then you're going to send the scores.
Just don't let Coy try to explain this, but
No,
he's not allowed.
No, I had the biggest mental block on this the other day, and I don't know why. It was a weak moment, I guess.
The way we're going to do it is I'm going to score MSKA. Jason's going to score WVKA. Now, see, you got me confused. We're going to score each other's clubs, is what we're going to do. That way, I'm not scoring WVKA. Jason's not scoring his own. Coy's not scoring his own guys. And that makes sense.
Makes sense. Even though everybody's crossovered into so many clubs, they're all intertwined. But guys, while you're talking about this, I want to tell the audience here, we got 20 viewers. On the big screen, you can see the graphic that these guys put together with the 2022 West Virginia State Championship anglers. For each club, there's a list of each 12. So while you guys are digesting each club's names and members, and they're talking about this, we're going to come back to this after break, and I want to get some commentary from you 20 people. Who's going to win each one of these events, the individual 12, and then who do you guys think will win overall? Guys, go with it. Yeah, I put you on the spot, boys.
We can't do that.
I put you on the spot.
We can't do that.
But
we know where it's at.
Exactly.
If I tell who I think is going to win it, that's I'm going to give away where it's at.
See, boys, all you 20 folks out there, old Johnny Rapp was trying to give you a little bit of prelude and trying to give you some hints through a slip or slide here. But no, honestly, we all know that most of these guys,
they can fish either.
They can fish river or lake. And,
yep.
you know,
those guys are on that list for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, years of experience there. The only person that's on there that we all are glad is not on there is Jody Queen.
Right.
I mean, if Jody Queen was on there, the odds that Vegas would have some huge odds with him to win it all. But let's take a quick break, and then we come back. You guys take a look at your lists there, and just let's run down who we think has strengths and weaknesses. Overall, who we like, whether it's river or lake, without giving any hints to or any indicators to where you guys have designated the water is. So you 19 folks, let me know what you think, who you like, who you don't like, and we'll be right back. Yak Gadget, proudly supplying you with American-made products and gear. Check out yakgadget.com. Ace Resort, West Virginia's #1 destination for whitewater, hiking, ziplining, and more. Check out acewrap.com. That's Brooks Supply Company, Georgia's #1 go-to kayak fishing supply store. Gear, accessories, and custom rigging. Look them up, westbrooksupplyco.com. Payne Outdoors, a custom plastic maker, design consultant, product reviewer, and outdoor writer. Check out more at payneoutdoors.com.
I can't tell him where we're going.
Feel free kayaks.
No, we're fishing together.
Paddle,
We gotta
pedal,
get back.
or power.
We gotta make
There's
sure
something
we're
for
back
everyone.
in time early.
Check out
Trying to stress that to
feelfreeus.com.
him, he's like, so are we fishing a river or what? I was like, I can't tell you, man. I just can't tell you. I just can't tell you.
Okay, guys, we're back live, raw and unfiltered, on a Rusty Hook, and as you could hear, we had Jason tell us some secrets in the background on a commercial. But we are back. We're live, and let me bring the boys back on camera here. Okay, guys, for you guys that are just catching the show, we're almost 20 minutes in. Your top right is your Southern West Virginia Kayak Anglers Managing Director, Jason Plumley. Bottom left is Greg Kupfner from the West Virginia Kayak Anglers. And bottom right is Coy Lehman from the Mountain State Kayak Anglers. So, guys, right before we went to break, I still have the graphic up here for everybody to look at. And while we were talking, or while everybody was taking a break, getting a drink, I wanted to hear what you guys' thoughts are, and our folks out there on the lists. Who do we think? I mean, West Virginia Kayak Anglers, Mark Edwards, he's our #1 guy. Then we got Joe, then Greg. And Greg's had a hell of a year. Storm Carver. The Sierra, our female, came out of nowhere to really storm our club. Then Evan, Jeff, Philip, Rick, Jonathan, Rick, and Michael. Now, Coy, you got Mountain State. You got Travis Harper, Mikey Holcomb, Matt Ball. We all know about Matt. Mikey, Travis are no slouches. Jordan and Brad. Those guys can kill some smallmouth. Brad Richardson, Derek. You got Bill, Aaron, Anthony, Chris, and Coy. And then Southern West Virginia Kayak Anglers, Jason. You got a two-time Angler of the Year there in Blaine. Actually, 3-time because he's won MSKA twice. You got Heath, Chris, Matt, Jason, Amos. Now, Amos is a sleeper. He's a sleeper.
He's a sleeper. He's definitely a sleeper.
Then you got Steven, yourself, Jason Eastep, Rob Richardson, Michael Arrington, and Misty Hill. Another up-and-coming female in our West Virginia angler group there, family. So when I read those names, guys, when I read those names and when I think of those guys, I'm seeing a lot of really hellacious good river fishermen here.
Yeah,
Now,
there's a lot of good river sticks there.
Now, when I think of lakes, I think of Greg, I think of Mark.
You can't count Blaine out on a lake.
Blaine, yeah. I know Chris Schaefer's pretty good on lakes.
Matt's always been.
Name a place Matt's bad at.
And Matt Ball. Well, yeah, Matt Ball. Kentucky Lake won it all. So, there's a lot of really good names in there. So thoughts, guys?
It could really go a lot of different ways.
It's depends. Yeah, I can't pick. There's no way I can pick.
Yeah, that's just,
Yeah, I mean it's ludicrous to even try, really. But let's see. I mean,
what's
because
cool about it is that's the best of the best. That's the best 36 guys in West Virginia.
I mean,
You know, my
it
stuff
all,
work, but I mean, still, jeez.
I mean,
I got an idea who I don't think's going to win.
yeah.
there, at least 3 of us out. 3 less we got to pick from.
Well,
Now, when you look at our list, I mean, Travis and Mikey, they're first and second. I mean, Travis is a newcomer to our club this year. Mikey, I mean, out of nowhere, and then you have Matt third. Really?
yeah.
I mean, how many first-time things has Matt won already?
Yeah.
I mean,
Matt's a nationwide name. He's a national name in the industry. Mark is too,
I
pretty
can
much.
see any one of these guys standing on the podium.
Yeah.
I mean, any one of them.
Well, let's
I'm gonna take a stab here, and I got 3 picks from our club that are they've been strong all year, and 2 of them come on strong at the end. Amos is on fire right now. He made up over 140 inches in the last 2 tournaments to get in there. So he's not to be overlooked. He's on fire right now. Blaine, you can't let Blaine out. He's just been. But
Well,
Mark
here-
Edwards takes the cake though, rubbing a 19 1/4 and a 21 3/4 in everybody's face at Burnsville. At Stonewall, the very first day in the pouring rain, while everybody's putting in, he's catching them on the bank beside us.
Well, here's what some of our guys have said here. Blaine has said Matt Ball takes it all. Heath, Mark Edwards, Matt Ball, or Chris Schaefer. Philip says Mark is going to have a shot regardless of where it is. Chris Sowards says if it's on a river, he's got Mikey, Storm, Heath, and Amos have good shots. And that's the chat at this time. Buddy Vance, hello, my friend. If Buddy Vance was in there, I would have to say if it was a lake event, he would be hard to beat.
Well, he's supposed to be in there. He had a prior engagement, but
Right.
probably.
Well,
Married.
can you
He's
imagine?
married.
Oh, that's outstanding. Can you imagine if you had this event with 25 and 25? I mean, you would have 75 of kayak anglers that we probably could go and show wins in national events everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just it's the depth and quality of the kayak anglers that we have in West Virginia. Okay, guys, now this could throw some drama into the game. As you know, today it got up to about 72, 73 degrees. Tomorrow, 71 degrees, 57 at night. Thursday, 62 is your high with 39 overnight. And it looks like we're going to have a high pressure system blow in on Friday where it's going to be 59 for our high and 39 is our low. And then Saturday, that looks like that high pressure is sticking around, but it will bump up. We'll have a beautiful, looks like partly cloudy day. Going to high temperatures will be at 67. That's here in the middle of the state. So wherever, we fan out to wherever y'all have the tournament. And 50 degrees overnight. So Saturday morning when they wake up and they hit the water, it's going to be about 42, 43 degrees.
It'll make it tough.
Yep.
It's a good thing we're in West Virginia where it's always sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a tournament where it hasn't rained yet.
Ain't that the truth?
We tried to buy Greg off and let him stay home, but he wouldn't do it. Or at least stay where we're staying so he can be there for everybody to come back, but he won't have it.
All right, see if anybody else has made comments. We've got Evan Adamson, Mark, Blaine, Matt, Heath, or Amos, and about 24 other guys could take it. You got it covered, brother. You got it covered.
Got it covered.
I'd
Mikey
say spot on.
and Mikey Holcomb just commented, it wouldn't be West Virginia fishing without a front. Ain't that the truth, brother? So, all right. We're only 30 minutes in. We've really covered a lot of information, but let's rehash it for just a few of the folks that may have just tuned in. Coy, go over the format one more time.
So this is an event that was made up of the top 12 from all 3 clubs in the state. These guys have worked their tails off all season, guys and girls, I should say.
Yep.
All their whole season. This is something that these guys, I mean, they've fished multiple clubs. Some of them spent probably nearly every weekend working at all over the state. And how we end up at this list is top 12 after roll downs. And if you qualified, wherever you qualified the highest in angler of the year standings is what club you're fishing for. That was the best, I guess, fairest way we could come up with.
Makes sense.
To work out roll downs. We had to end up, because of the payout structure that we come up with, we had to have 12 from all 3 clubs.
So explain that. Explain that.
I guess, well, first, I guess we haven't even talked about, this list doesn't even cover the people that couldn't make it.
Right.
They did work their tails off for it, and I think, that's something to be said too.
Like our buddy Vance is getting married.
Exactly. So there's a lot more people in this list that rightfully deserve to be there that just for it's bad timing for them.
Yep.
But the payout structure. So what we come up with is we wanted 100% payout. We didn't want to pay PayPal fees and Attorney X fees. We wanted 100% payout. So it's going to be $50 a person, and at 36 anglers, it works out perfectly. So all 3 clubs, the top best of the best is going to get $300 on all 3 clubs, and then that one person on top is taking home the other half, the extra $900. So that's how we come up with the state champs taking home $1,200 cash.
And
And a kayak.
And a bottom fishing line, the fishing team. Oh, another thing we forgot earlier. So everybody that's watching, one of the sponsorships is Kayak Angler Magazine, and it's going to be fantastic if everybody can make it back to the awards. Not only to root on everybody that's deserved to be here, even if you have a bad day, come back if you can, please. We want to get some good, high-quality photos of everyone. I'd like to have photos of all 3, best of the best. And let's try to get our faces and our names in this state in that magazine.
Absolutely.
As many people as we can. That's a heck of a good prize. And when we're all done, when we're checking in, everybody remember, everybody competing in the event, write down your email addresses when you're checking in. The Kayak Angler Magazine is going to send out free digital copies of the issue that they publish on the event to everybody that competed.
Outstanding. So a nice prize package, $1,200 cash to the overall winner. The individual club winners are going to get $300 cash and nice plaques that Coy showed pictures of there earlier. So, I mean, it's a. You guys have done an outstanding job putting this together.
It's been fun. It's been tough, but with these 2 guys helping, it's just been. I mean, it's made it a whole lot easier. And I don't think we've actually not agreed on anything.
No.
I guess Greg can attest to this, but the only pain in the butt's been Jason.
Yeah, he's pretty picky.
But look what I got out of being pain in the butt.
You did. It paid off.
Outstanding.
It was nice to just sit down and when he says we hashed it out in an hour, we really did. I think we've got just about any option that can come up covered too. That's why I think we should be in really good shape. We've got ties, we've got anything and everything that can happen. As I say that, anything can happen, but I mean, we think we have everything lined out, so there won't be any issues. We should be able to run this thing pretty smooth.
Outstanding. Well, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back. We'll wrap things up with closing thoughts, and we'll go from there. Yak Gadget, proudly supplying you with American-made products and gear. Check out yakgadget.com.
Yeah, I got
Ace Resort is West Virginia's #1 destination for whitewater, hiking, zip lining, and more. Check out aceraft.com.
trying to give y'all a break.
Brooks Supply Company, Georgia's #1 go-to kayak fishing supply company. Gear, accessories, and custom rigging. Look them up, westbrooksupplyco.com. Payne Outdoors, a custom plastic maker, design consultant, product reviewer, and outdoor writer. Check out more at payneoutdoors.com. Feel free kayaks. Paddle, pedal, or power. There's something for everyone. Check out feelfreeus.com. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. As you could hear the fellas in the background chit-chatting, they were reading some of the comments and they got a good giggle out of it. Hey, koi, guys, minimum length 12 inches?
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. So is it a 5 fish or a 3 fish?
5.
Five fish. Okay. Outstanding. All right, Jason, I want you to sound off and with some closing thoughts on the work you've put behind your season this year, your anglers, and this event.
Guys, I've got a new committee that helps me this year, and if it hadn't been for them, I even spoke with Boy about this at the beginning of the year, that I was considering trying to find somebody to take it because of all the workload. But I've got to thank all of our board, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing it right now. I've got too much stuff going on. I got a 3-year-old. I just want to thank all of our anglers that come out this year and supported us throughout the year. We averaged like 54 per tournament, and we've got some awesome sponsors. We all 3 clubs have awesome sponsors, and a lot of them overlap. But without those sponsors, we couldn't do what we do. I like to have something to offer the guys that come out and and fish. So I just want to thank everybody, and we're already ready for next year. We're already planning next year, and this ain't even over yet.
Outstanding. Greg?
Yeah, same thing. He's got, thanks to everybody that come out and fishes these events. It's a lot of work on our end, but I really enjoy tournament day. Really enjoy getting to see everybody and getting out on the water, and especially our sponsors. Mountaineer RV is our biggest sponsor. They've taken really good care of us. Been a huge sponsor for this event, and I know we've got some really good sponsors for this event. So thanks to all of them. Thanks to these 2 guys for making this thing happen. Because this is what we fish for all year. This is what these guys look forward to all year, and they needed to crown one true champion.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple others out there that say that they're state champions. It's hard to get state champions when you only have 6 guys show up.
Right.
10 guys. So this is, I don't know how many members that the rest of these guys had. We had 136 paid members. So you're probably looking at close to 200, 250, maybe more than that, fish for this event. So
right.
Think about the crown one true champion, and I'm real excited about it.
I think we had 89 people score fish all year. So, that was my angler of the year list, was 89. So, some only fished 1 tournament, but others fished 2, 3, 4.
Right.
So,
right. Koi?
Yeah, it's hard to come up with much more than that. These guys, like I said, they've been really great to work with. This is my first year with the club, but there's no way that I could have done anything without the guys that helped me out, Patrick, Aaron, Brian, Brad. We talked about Aaron earlier. He's not only helping MSKA out, he's been coordinating and sorting out through all these names and scores and taking care of everybody. And, everybody does it for nothing because they love the sport. The sponsors have been great. We're planning for next year as well. And like I said, this is their first year with this event, and I think it's going to work out well. I'm pretty anxious about it, but if we can make it better next year, that's what our intent is.
I think you got it covered, Big Daddy. I think you got it covered. You guys, the coordinated experience of tournament running right in this group right here is probably the best of the best in the nation. So kudos to all of you. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate what you do for West Virginia kayak anglers and neighboring states. So, because we know, like Coy, a lot of guys from Ohio filter over and fish in West Virginia, Kentucky. So, but keep up the good work.
I did miss a sponsor that we've been over. Bernie River Stick has donated a free river stick to the winner too. I was just seeing that. I want to throw that out there.
Outstanding. I'm glad to hear Bert. I'm glad to hear that man's still alive and kicking after the challenges he's faced over the past few years.
He still had some struggles, but he's kicking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, appreciate you guys tuning in and sharing your wealth of knowledge and information on the best of the best. To you guys that are involved in this tournament from each club, from West Virginia kayak anglers, Mountain State kayakers, and Southern West Virginia, you top 12. We wish you the best of luck Saturday. May you be happy with what is pulled out of the hat on Thursday night. Make sure you go to the Mountain State Kayak Anglers page and watch the drawing. Coy, correct me if I'm wrong, 6 p.m. on Thursday.
Yeah.
So anytime after 6 o'clock, you guys, all you 36 need to be going to the MSKA page, checking that information so you know where you're going and where you need to be packed up and ready to move to.
Right.
All right. Appreciate you guys. God bless you.
Thank you, John.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Good
Good night.
night.
All right. So that was the managing directors from the 3 different clubs here in West Virginia. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. A lot of good comments. Thank you guys from Jonathan Cart for all your time and hard work. Blaine Winters, you guys, thank you all. Michael, glad it's going to be on the South Branch. Mark Edwards, the big eyes. So, hey, guys, if you get the opportunity, in the chat, I posted a link that I put together earlier today. I want to keep making this show better, keep growing it. So if you get a chance, go fill out that survey. Anyway, that should do it here from the Brownstone Room here at the Tractor Barn. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and God bless, be safe.